You know, Jim, I find you tiresome.
What is going on, you guys? My name is Awesome Mystery Born 567 back here with another video, and today I am coming at you guys with a video that surprisingly I have never done before, and that is my WWE Dream Matches. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be telling you guys some dream matches that I would love to see in the WWE. I have 3 matches from the current roster, and then I have 3 matches for a current guy versus a former wrestler. So a total of 6 matches I will be showing here, and hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get on with the dream matches, and we will start off with the current roster. First off, we have Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Now, you're probably wondering, why is Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor one of your dream matches on the current roster? Well, simply because of the fact that I really wanted to see these two face for the NXT title in NXT. And that never happened. These two never even had a match on NXT TV. I know they had a match at a house show, maybe a few, but they never had a match on TV, and I really wanted to see them face off for the title. And everyone thought that this match was going to happen at TakeOver Dallas, but then I'm kind of glad it didn't, because we got Balor versus Joe in that amazing match, and then Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura in probably one of the matches of the year. But this match for the NXT Championship would have been so great, and I think that this match would be awesome if it happened today on the main roster. I don't know, I just always wanted to see this match. I think these two would fucking kill it because they're both amazing wrestlers. But yeah, that's one of my dream matches on the current roster. A match that I really wanted to see in NXT but never happened, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. Next we have the Revival versus the Hardy Boys. This is pretty self-explanatory. I've told you guys for weeks now that this is the match that they should go with at SummerSlam. I don't think Sheamus and Cesaro should win the tag team titles at Extreme Rules, as I said in my prediction video. If you missed that, go check it out. I just think that the Revival should be the one to take the titles off. In my opinion, there is no better team to take the titles off the Hardys than the Revival. Because, sure, the Revival versus Cesaro and Sheamus would be an amazing match, but they're both heel teams. The Revival would get more heat than Cesaro and Sheamus. I think they're way better heels than Cesaro and Sheamus. I don't even think Cesaro should be a fucking heel right now. I actually like him more as a babyface. Sheamus, yeah, stay heel, but the Revival are way better heels. They could get more heat. You know, people don't want to hate Cesaro because he's Cesaro, and the Revival are just amazing heels, and they would be able to piss off a lot of people with their promos, because I think they cut way better promos. And it's just the Revival versus the Hardys, that sells. And then if you add like a TLC stipulation, it would make it so much better. I can just imagine it right now at SummerSlam. Something happens with the Hardys and the Revival, or a shatter machine off of a ladder. I mean, some shit like that. I can just imagine Scott and Jeff Hardy on top of the ladder, and then Scott throws him, and then Dash from the mat catches him with the shatter machine. I think that would be absolutely incredible. But once again, this is my second current dream match, is the Revival versus the Hardys. I've decided to add a tag team match in there, and I really, really want to see this fucking match. Like, really bad. But yeah, the Revival versus the Hardys. Delete! And then finally, the match that all of you guys know that I want to see very badly, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know how many times I have to tell everybody that this matchup would be absolutely fucking insane. With Samoa Joe's moveset, with Brock's moveset, with the intensity. I could just imagine the promos with Samoa Joe and Paul Heyman right now. Heel versus heel, man. Doesn't matter. This matchup and the feud and the build would be absolutely awesome. And I would definitely love this match for that Ball Fire or the fuck pay-per-view, but I know that's not going to happen. And I'd love to see this match for SummerSlam, but we all know that's not going to happen. But whatever the case may be, this is why it's a dream match for me. Hopefully it happens sometime down the line. Now you're probably also wondering why isn't AJ versus Nakamura on this list. I didn't want to put it because it'd be too obvious. I mean, obviously, I would've, but like everyone says, you know, they want to see that match, and I do too. I think that match is going to happen at WrestleMania, but I wanted to put different matches on this list because AJ and Nakamura are in their own separate matches coming up, so that's why that they're not in this little category here. But yeah, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, The Revival versus the Hardys, and Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn are my current dream matches on the main roster, along with AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, but we all know that everyone wants that match. So let's move on to the former wrestlers versus current wrestlers. First we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan. Now you guys obviously know about the Beast in the East pay-per-view that happened in July of 2015, the 4th of July actually, and you guys might have not heard, but Daniel Bryan, before, you know, he got hurt and everything, he was supposed to be on this show, and he actually offered to face Shinsuke Nakamura while Nakamura was still in New Japan. Can you imagine if that actually went through? WWE versus New Japan at a WWE show? I mean, holy fuck, that would have been absolutely insane. But then again, kind of glad, kind of not glad it happened because it led to Nakamura versus Zayn. But then again, this match wouldn't even have happened anyway since Nakamura was in New Japan and Daniel Bryan was obviously, I believe, injured still. Yeah, he was still injured, and then obviously months later he had to retire. Sad, sad, sad. This match would have been absolutely incredible nonetheless. The technical, the strikes, the submissions, this match would have been awesome. But yeah, Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura! Next we have Seth Rollins versus Edge. Oh boy, this would have been amazing since people like call Rollins like the modern day Edge because of what happened at WrestleMania 31, being the ultimate opportunist, cashing in the main event of WrestleMania. You know, I get that, and I also think that you guys, who says that this matchup would be awesome, I agree. That's why this is on my list. I can just imagine the moves, the counters, Rollins and his moves, Edge and his moves. This match would be incredible. And this is a match that was teased, actually. If you guys remember when Rollins had, like, a segment with Edge, and then, like, Seth was still feuding with Cena, and then, like, Seth put Edge's, like, head on, like, a steel chair and, like, threatened to curb stomp him and kill him. Wrestling. But that match, man, would have been absolutely incredible if Edge, like, never retired and never speared fat fuck Brodus Clay on the fucking floor. Oh well. Oh fucking well. This is why it's called Dream Matches, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Seth Rollins versus Edge. And then, obviously, this is number one, Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. Do I even need to explain? Do I even need to explain why this match would be absolutely fucking awesome? I mean, if we had Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25 versus modern day AJ Styles, I think it would honestly not only be match of the year, not only would it be match of the century, but it would be the greatest wrestling match of all time. Yes, I'm even lumping in Shawn vs. Taker. I mean, how awesome would this match be? I remember when everyone was saying, oh, this match is going to happen at the Royal Rumble. AJ versus Shawn for the Heavyweight Championship. Yes, I would have obviously loved to see that match, but I knew deep down that it wasn't going to happen, and it never will happen because Shawn's retired. And he said he would only wrestle again if he went homeless. I don't think Shawn Michaels will ever be homeless because the greatest wrestler to ever live should not be homeless. So, like I said before, this matchup would be absolutely incredible. Potentially the greatest match of all time if this match ever happened. Like, taking Shawn from WrestleMania 25 versus AJ from today. Holy fuck. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Yeah, not holy shit. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I think it would be absolutely incredible. So obviously, it made it as #1 AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels, my current favorite wrestler versus my favorite wrestler of all time. So that is it for this video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. What are your guys' dream match in the WWE? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you get a notification every single time I upload a video. So yeah, guys, peace out.